I feel like my boyfriend's sex doll. My boyfriend's of a year is only my third sexual partner. When we met, he told me he hated getting oral, but loved giving it. When we first started having sex, it was really good. I was worried he told me he was a porn addict previously, but the sex was very focused on my pleasure and I was pleased. I did try to give him oral, but he would stop it after a couple of minutes and move on to me. During those attempts, I could tell what he didn't like and did, so I stopped doing the things he didn't enjoy when I would go down. About a month into sex, he one day pulled my hair and started face fucking me. After he asked me if I liked having him control me when down there, or if I preferred being in control. I told him I was really uncomfortable being held down there, and I was really uncomfortable being face fucked. He claimed he liked me being in control. Last 2 months or so, sex has completely shifted. He ain't gone down on me. I feel like a rag doll he uses. He grabs my legs and moves me where he wants me and grabs my head and pushes me into giving him oral often while holding me down there. Then last weekend happened. I said I wanted to try anal but have been scared. We tried it once before, but it hurt and I cried out and he stopped. It wasn't off the table to try again. He woke me in the middle of the night while I was asleep on my side by entering me from behind on his side too. It felt good. And he and I have an agreement to wake up sex when we spend the night together, even middle of the night. A few minutes in, he pulls out and aims at my ass. He pushed in a little, I cried out and pulled away. No lube used, and he has a big dick. He put his hand over my mouth and grabbed my waist and pulled me hard back onto his cock. I started crying from the pain, but he just held me there while he finished with his hand on my mouth. When he was done, I told him it hurt, and all he said was I never said no, and rolled over and went to sleep. Then he woke me up again a few hours later and repeated the whole thing, so I was super sore and have been since. I love him, but I don't love feeling like his sex toy. I'm sitting here crying. I felt used, but never really thought about the fact I was violated. I grew up in an abusive household, and sometimes boundaries and normal things don't feel normal and abuse and bad things do. I've been really emotionally numb to this all, and I guess I needed a wake-up call to see this isn't okay behavior. You never said no. He covered your mouth while he raped you. Anal with no lube is cruel, even more so with someone afraid to do it. You said you didn't like it, so he did it again. He is a rapist. It doesn't matter if you let him do it a second time. You were in shock and probably felt you had no choice. You are not safe. I repeat, you are not safe. You need to report it and get a rape kit done. There is still trauma to the area. You need this for proof. This is not love. This is him having power over you. What's next? Hitting is next. Physical abuse. This is not love. You will never feel safe with him again. Yes, you should absolutely go to the hospital and report what happened. Have a rape kit done. That way you have proof as to what he's done, so that if you ever need to take any kind of action, whether it's PPO or restraining order or whatever, that's fucking rape, and your boyfriend is a psychopath who doesn't respect you as a person. Get out. Now, I love my boyfriend of 3 years, but if he ever did anything like that to me, he would be on a fucking list. So he held a hand over your mouth, then said, well, you didn't say no? Yeah, makes perfect sense. Crying in pain and trying to pull away from him are clear signs that you are saying no. Not to mention him invalidating your feelings when you tell him about how it hurt. Leave this man or it will only get worse. That's rape. Get out now. I just want to say it plainly so you don't feel crazy. I'm so sorry this happened. Please go ahead and line up your safe exit. Get TF out of that relationship. Break up right now. This is not healthy at all. His behavior has shifted, and suddenly he is rough with you and can't take no for an answer. This is a very dangerous situation that may continue to escalate. If you're capable of finding somewhere to stay, like with your parents or with a friend for a few days, please do. And I would tell someone about what happened. Do not confront him alone. Someone you trust should be present with you. If he takes the confrontation the wrong way, you should leave the situation immediately and do not stay to give him a chance to retaliate. If he touches you again without your consent and hurts you, you need to file a police report. Don't confront him at all. There's no need. Engine summer like teeny hat, ink roof, dinosaurs, many hospital. This post was mass deleted and anonymized with redact. Hi OP, I'm a therapist. I'm echoing what other people are sharing. This is textbook marital partner rape. If you're unsure what to do next, I recommend chatting with someone via the phone or on their messaging platform to ask for support and guidance. You reaching out for support on Reddit is a big step already because there's a part of you that knew this wasn't right. Big hugs to you as you navigate safety and healing. That's his rape. Please get some help. He doesn't care about you at all. Those are not the actions of someone who loves you. What he's been doing is sexual assault and rape. Please leave him. Chances are it will only get worse until you have no self-worth left. Run. This, heavy on the, you will have no self-worth. It has been 5 years and I still have issues with this shit. I am so fucking deeply sad for this girl, and I hope this is no fucking joke, because this shit does happen. People don't see it unless you tell them, because you are in a relationship and are not quick to assume that someone's boyfriend is raping his girlfriend. I have also had someone be like, "Oh my god, I didn't know you were raped." And when I told them it was my ex, he was like, "Oh, I thought you meant like a stranger fucking." Huh? As if either is better. The focusing on your pleasure is something to reel you in and form that first bond. So you see him as someone who gives you pleasure. Then they start to push the line. Typically, they get rougher, push boundaries, and start to pull back from all the nice things they did to your body to make you crave sex with them. When they go too far, they tend to respond one of two ways. Extremely apologetic, then they go back to the beginning to lull you into thinking it was a mistake, or they start to blame you for their actions. "You were too sexy, I thought you agreed? Well, what about all the stuff I do for you?" And the cycle of good times, bad times, apology, blame just keeps going until the good times are just a memory. Get out. He raped you. He doesn't care about you. Exactly. That's exactly how it happens. Get you to let your guard down and then the abuse starts. And it starts small and slow. Then it grows. Agreed. I've unfortunately been in a similar situation with a man, and this is how it starts. "I'm so sorry, OP. Honestly, that's not just a red flag. It's a whole damn fire truck. He completely disregarded your boundaries, ignored your pain, and then tried to gaslight you about it, and waking you up again to do it again. That's not okay. You're not his sex toy, and he has no right to treat you like one. Please get out of that situation. You're worth so much more than that. And your edit about abuse feeling normal. That breaks my heart. Please seek out help, talk to someone you trust, and get to a safe place. This is rape." I almost cried reading this. If someone put something in his ass, I'd be crying too. It fucking hurts. He's an asshole. FR. I'm sorry that happened to you. He raped you. Plain and simple. He ignored your cries, held your mouth shut. He had consent, for one thing, but pushed it to something he knew. You weren't comfortable. Leave him. He will continue to violate every boundary you have. What would you say to a friend if they told you all of this? He's a legit rapist. It will continue unless you leave now. Sex with your partner should make you feel more loved, not less. This is not something someone who loves you would do. I would recommend finding support locally through friends, therapy, or your local rape crisis center. An RCC can help you better understand and navigate your situation. I recommend visiting the RAIN website to find resources. I don't know offhand if links are allowed here, but you can find easily on Google. You don't deserve to be treated this way. I wish you the best op and stay safe. I have been in a relationship where I was raped for 3 years straight. Early on, this is exactly what it looked like, and I was very naive and bought into his "I'm addicted to sex, I don't know what's wrong with me" bullshit. By bought into, I mean that I kept pushing it under the rug and thinking that if I kept having talks with him it would get better. I kid you not. These talks led to him trying to come onto me all over again. This dude was also super huge on love bombing and was quite literally obsessed, and I promise you that was a him problem. I'm not bad, but I sure as fuck ain't that good. He was sick, and I wasn't used to the idea of, you do not owe your boyfriend sex. If your boyfriend rapes you, it is still rape. This absolutely affected me for a long time and still does. By affected me, I don't mean I am sad, I mean that I can't have my current boyfriend hug me for more than 2 seconds before I feel claustrophobic. I can't have him rub my arm without my blood absolutely boiling, etc. There's so much more, but I am not trying to scare you. I am just trying to inform you so you don't find yourself in that position. Please don't give him any benefit of the doubt. Ever. Get the fuck out. It will not go away. Just being yet another voice saying this was rape, and violent rape at that. You need to get out, definitely, and possibly report what happened. OMG, read your own post. This is sexual assault. This is not love. Just so you know, because I genuinely don't think you do know, telling someone who's actively being abused, look, can't you see that's abusive? Why do you let him do that? Or any variation or synonymous phrase to that is victim blaming. What you wrote, OMG, read your own post. This is sexual assault, is the same exact thing. It's blaming the victim for not seeing what the perpetrator was going to do to them, or what the perpetrator did to them already. Are you thick or just insistent on victim blaming? Genuinely asking because if you wanted to give up advice, this isn't how you do it. People, when they're the victims of abuse or assault, no matter if it's mental, emotional, physical, or sexual, have an extremely hard time and or are near incapable of viewing the situation objectively and seeing it for what it is. That's rape. That's abuse. That's assault. He covered your mouth and forced you onto him. You couldn't verbalize because of shock, both emotional and physical shock. It will get much worse. Leave. Report. Never look back. I hope you are okay. Honey, I had a similar experience when I was your age. I have a feeling you're in your early 20s. Correct me if I'm wrong. It took me 3 therapists and my best friend telling me that what my ex did wasn't normal. I had boundaries that were crossed like that regularly. I'm in my 40s seconds and I still have mental and physical issues due to what my ex did to me. You were violated. Wake up sex is one thing. What your partner did was rape. He RPED you. Please leave. Please. Okay, just to add to everyone's comments, please be safe and smart while leaving. That isn't a man I would assume would let you go easily. Please have a support system, no matter who it is, and get out as quickly as you can while being safe. He raped you, and he justified his rape. Ignored your pain and did it again. Get the fuck out of there. You were raped, please don't let anyone tell you otherwise. This was unconsensual. You were violated in one of the most horrendous ways by someone who's supposed to be your safe space. You need to leave for your own safety, as fast and as quietly as you can. Contact and family or friends you have and tell them as much as you're comfortable about the situation. People need to know you're unsafe and that if anything happens, it was him. That was rape. He raped you. Go to the police and leave him, but don't have that conversation alone. Babe, that's rape. Please be safe. I hope this story is made up because it's creepy AF. He's a fucking lunatic that's been raping you. You'd better run away from him. I have had this very same thing happen to me and it has happened to many others. It's strange that right away say, I hope this is fake because it's weird AF to a victim of SA. Let's play this out though. You have no way of knowing whether this is real or not, and let's just say it is real because of what I said in my first sentence. You are now making this person feel not safe to share because of comments like yours. You're weird AF. That is rape. Please leave. Yeah, he is literally raping you. Too much porn and being online has fucked his mind up. Better get out now, before it's too late. Girl, that's rape. That is rape. It's rap. Break up RN. Your boyfriend raped you. This isn't consensual sex. It isn't love. It's rape and it's cruel. Run. You were raped. I'm so sorry this happened to you. It sounds excruciating. Leave this predator as soon as it's safe for you to do so and seek aid therapy when you can. You are a person with feelings, not an object to be abused. Oh, please see what everyone is saying. It is rape, and I understand that accepting that it happened to you can be overwhelming, and you likely have many emotions you are going through. So advice from a 40-year-old mum, former dispatcher and SA survivor. These are things I would want someone to tell my daughter. Tell someone who can emotionally and physically be there for you. Parents, friends, teacher. You are going to need support. Have an exam done. It's going to feel invasive. It is, but it's 100% your choice. Please choose the exam. It will provide evidence. Do not think because he was your boyfriend it's his word vs. yours. Evidence will show otherwise. Do not believe that he didn't know you didn't want it. He knew, that's why he held your hip and mouth. Love does not leave you crying in pain after unwanted physical contact. Your local police department should have information on victim resources. If they do not provide that to you, please ask. I will help you find it. I understand talking to the police feels scary and might feel like it's extreme. Bring your trusted person with you. Take your time. I know it's hard, because this man is someone you very likely still love. He doesn't love you though. Lastly, you didn't do anything wrong. You didn't say or not say the wrong. You didn't give him the wrong nonverbal QES. Pulling away and crying are clear. You deserve better. You got assaulted. OP, are you safe? Are you away from this person? Oh, MG. I'm so incredibly sorry you're going through this. Please seek a village right now. I know I'm a stranger, but if you need someone, please reach out to me. Sending you all the healing energy. He raped you. How should you say no when he is holding your mouth? What a manipulative and disgusting person. Leave this man and stop accepting shitty behavior from men. Honestly, you should have left when he kept crossing your boundaries. When a man shows you that your voice doesn't matter, run. Every time he degraded you, it was a test to see how far he can push you. Please leave this evil man alone. This is rape. You need to leave him now. Girl, this is rape. Get out and go to the police. Honey, he raped you. He knew it hurt. You were fucking crying. And how could you say no when he had his hand covering your mouth? And then he did it again, even after you told him. Anal with no lube is cruel. Please, please, please leave him. He sees you as a sex object, and now that he's done this, he will continue and do worse, because he knows that he can. He doesn't love you. Please keep yourself safe and break up with him. He raped you. I hope you leave. I'm sorry this happened in the first place. He flat out raped you. Get out now, sis. He will do it again. He raped you. Leave now. Put him in jail now. It's heartbreaking constantly reading posts like this where women are literally being raped and abused and somehow still don't see a problem with the behavior. Please go to therapy. I work in a court and this is the type of situation that gets prosecuted and the accused found guilty some of the time. I hope you can consult with a sexual assault counselor. Just talk about the situation. Try to get a step back from your relationship and make decisions for yourself. I'm sorry this happened to you. He's a very bad person. Sis, your boyfriend raped you. You never said no is a bullshit excuse because he literally covered your mouth and stopped you from being able to say no. And then he had the audacity to do it a second time after you told him not to. That is rape. There is no way to spin that in any way. That doesn't make it rape. This escalation of his is alarming and growing increasingly dangerous. You need to get out for your safety. He is completely fine with trampling all over your boundaries and your autonomy to satisfy his desires. The kind of shit he is doing requires a huge amount of trust, communication, and most of all consent, none of which he has established with you. In fact, he's repeatedly violated all three of them, on more than one occasion. I physically cannot understate how important it is that you get out of there as soon as humanly possible before he escalates to the point of seriously harming you. Or worse. Hi, that's rape. Call the cops. Wow girl, he raped you. Please get help. He is raping you and that is not okay. You need to get away from him ASAP. I have been with my husband for 4 years and he has never done anything that would hurt me while having sex. I'm with everyone else. Leave the rapist. Because he is a rapist and will do it again. That was rape. Straight up rape. Get out ASAP. Your boyfriend raped you. There's no covering that up. The next question is, do you want to stay with him while you know he doesn't care about your feelings in any way, shape or form? Please stay safe up when you are leaving and update us. Hug sis. Absolutely not. Okay, you are his sex doll. That's it. No one that cares for you will treat you that way. He admitted to having an addiction that alters his mind, and negatively towards women. You absolutely cannot change that. You absolutely need to love yourself enough to leave. He raped you. No excuses. Covering your mouth because you screamed out in pain, no lube. No stopping to check on you, and a shitty you didn't say no. This is not okay. Go to the hospital to get checked out. He might have seriously injured you. Then report him to the police. Rape, rape. This is rape. Honey, I am so sorry. Do not forgive him. Do not see him again. You deserve that for yourself. Being into getting dominated and not in control is indeed a kink, but it is still one you have to give consent to. It truly sounds like you're not comfortable with it, nor into it. What he did is truly despicable, and I hope that you are able to get out of that relationship soon. Him completely saying you and ignoring your feelings after as well is insanely psychotic. If this was your daughter in the situation, how would you advise her? Would you tell her that she should stay with someone who anally rapes her, or would you tell her to run for the fucking hills? I bet if you tell the cops this story, they'll ask you if you want to press charges for rape assault. They may still get his info and have the state pick up the charges. This was in no way okay. Please get away from this lunatic. Basically, if a friend came to you with this story, what would you tell them? I'd say get out before it gets worse. Non-consensual sex is rape. You need to break up with your boyfriend now. Oh my God, that's horrible. That is rape. Seriously, dump him. He doesn't respect you or women. It sounds like. You need to set an example for others and start respecting yourself enough to put your foot down and walk away. Best of luck, girl. Damn, this is fucked up. He raped you. That was rape. File a police report and leave this fucking asshole, preferably with people with you, in case he gets weird. This is insane. Please file a report and leave for your safety. You were raped. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Please know that freezing is a very typical response to trauma such as this that helped me out a lot because I always felt so guilty that I didn't say no out loud. By covering your mouth, he took your ability to say no away, and so you went into survival mode. My incident was similar. Couldn't have vaginal sex due to having an abortion and was held down and endured very painful anal rape. My heart goes out to you. You deserve better. And I wish you all the courage and strength in the world moving forward to walk away and start your healing journey. He raped you anally, twice in the one night. His hand was over your mouth, so you had no opportunity to say no. You need to report him now to the authorities, otherwise who knows what he's going to do to you next time to get his satisfaction, kill you maybe. You need to get professional support to help you through this and do your best to get this monster off the streets and kept away from other women. I am going to be really blunt. The whole lead up to focusing completely on your pleasure is essentially love bombing so that when he begins to assault you, you have all of these good memories that make you want to stick around. He didn't want you to blow him because he only gets off on cruelty, and doing these things too early would have sent you running for the hills. He has proven he can control it. This is manipulation and premeditated rape. This doesn't even sound like a narcissist. It sounds like a full-blown sociopath. Run. You didn't say no because he covered your mouth. My love, you were raped. You need to get out of there. It's hard, and it will take time to feel okay again. But that process of leaving and healing hurts far less than loving a monster like that. Do not spend another day with this person. He's abusive and could leave your body permanently damaged. Rape. You just described rape. Non-consensual anal is rape. Call the police. Do not go back. I'm sorry for the length of this post. I certainly don't mean to bore you, but I really believe as someone who has been through this as well that all of these things I'm going to say need to be said, so please bear with me. Firstly, you are brave, strong, and this is not your fault. My friend, you had the courage to tell us about what happened in the perfect amount of detail that made it very clear to us that you were raped. I am so sorry to have to say it so loudly, but I feel like if you are sharing this, there is a small part inside you that knows this, but you just needed confirmation. Don't gaslight yourself. You don't need to question what happened here. I hate to have to say it so bluntly, but you were definitely raped. Second, I am so sorry that you had to endure this kind of horror at the hands of someone who pretended to love you and care for you. He clearly groomed you in the beginning by making you feel like you had all the control and that he supposedly liked that. It's a technique, I'm sure you know this. I don't mean to talk down to you at all, that all abusers use in varying forms to lure you in and make you feel like it's okay and normal for them to behave in these horrifying, brutal, and sexual or physically abusive ways. You can be smarter than him and recognize that this is clearly rape and get out. Thirdly, you need to report this. Today, do not wait and let time pass while you second guess yourself and torment yourself by going back and forth about if it's worth reporting or not. Victims of SA do this all the time, and while it's normal and expected, it's actually hurting you because you're not empowering yourself to take action that will validate that this is definitely rape. It's so hard to admit to ourselves that we just endured an SA. We think it will never happen to us. But unfortunately, these sick FUK rapists are out there and will take advantage. They make you believe that it was just something a little more exciting, or that they're just trying new things to keep the sexual part of your relationship fresh. That's just more grooming. Don't fall for that. You're way stronger and smarter than that. Fourthly, kind of a repeat of my first point, this is in no way your fault. You did nothing to make him think this is okay to do to you. Sure, you mentioned trying anal. This is normal for anyone to experiment, but you weren't a willing participant who said it was great or magical. You said it hurt. You cried out, you said it didn't feel good, and that's why he stopped the first time. He got that no message loud and clear the first time you both consensually agreed to try something new, and we know this because he stopped. The fact that he came back and did it again after being told you were in pain with it, no lube, covering your mouth and grabbing your hips back into him is what makes him a rapist. No loving partner does that even if they agree to try something new. This is not your fault. You made it clear it was painful and he stopped the first time, so he got the message that was you saying no. Finally, you are loved. I would hazard a guess that any one of us in this thread would welcome a chat with you. Please feel free to contact me if you feel like you can or want to talk to someone. You have people who are supporting you and backing you up on this. We are virtually holding your hand as you go through this. Please tell a friend or someone in your family so you can report this with the support of someone you already know if that makes you feel better. If you don't feel confident confiding this in someone you know, let me know and I'll walk through this with you. But please, and this is probably the most important thing, please get away from this man. He will escalate. He will do this again and probably it will be worse. You deserve way better. This man is not safe for you to be around. He is a rapist. Please contact me or someone else so we can walk you through this. There are so many support hotlines, and I'm sure wherever you live there are groups that will help you sort through this process. If you can't find them yourself, I will find them with you. You are not alone. You are loved. You are worthy of having someone who adores you, loves you with the best intentions of being your biggest fan, unconditionally, and you are worthy of a sexual relationship with that person that is built on consent, respect, and honoring your wishes. Please reach out when you are able. I am here, as are the rest of your friends and family that you trust. You are loved. Anal with no lube is downright dangerous. Sick of these uneducated fools. I am so sorry that he raped you. It is not okay and never will be. You need to leave now. You cannot trust this person. Honey, this was rape. Get away from him for good. He is a piece of shit. This is so blatantly rape that I wonder if it's rage bait. That's rape. Make a police report after going to the hospital or clinic doctor and then leave. You deserve so much better. Honey, he raped you. He sexually assaulted you. It is rape. This behavior will escalate. He covered your mouth. He knew you did not consent to that. So, and this is horrible to hear and I'm so sorry, but he raped you. Ghost him. If you're not going to press charges, which it would probably be exceptionally difficult to do, unfortunately ghost him. End the relationship completely. Cut him off and out of your life. He's an addict and a rapist. This is so awful. I feel really sick for you. If you're able to edit the post, could you add some TWs? I wasn't at all prepared for something so shocking. Please seek support and make sure not to stay over. So, as others have said, that was, in fact, rape. He's also not looking for consent about whether you are into rough dominant play before engaging in it. He's just doing what he wants, and this is also, or it could be that his initial acts of intimacy with you were an act and now he's switching up on you because he feels he has power over you, or maybe he's simply experimenting, but these things should always be conversation involving consent and enthusiasm from both partners. You have every right to say you are not into what he is doing and would like it to stop. Me personally, I would say that engage his response while also plotting my exit strategy from the relationship. Once someone has felt comfortable disrespecting me to such degree, there's really no turning back. I'm so sorry this has happened to you. That's rape. Get away from him. Honey, why are you telling Reddit? Go to the hospital, get a rape kit, and tell the police. You did not consent to that. My fucking jaw dropped reading this. Oh, my heart aches for you. He raped you. And I'm so sorry you were violated like that by someone you love. I know it's hard to leave cause of your love for him, but you have to leave him. When someone tells you who they are, believe them the first time. He's got a porn addiction. He treats like trash. You can't fix him. He needs help. And you need to help yourself. Talk to a therapist and get out. You know that's the textbook definition of rape, right? Please leave. And contact the cops. Damn ... in no way a normal guy does this. Run away. Girl. JFC, you were raped. Terrific humor, rock vanish, stupendous, encourage, obtainable, tub spoon, memorize. This post was mass deleted and anonymized with redact. That ain't right. My husband and I have tried anal after I was punished for whatever reason by an ex of mine 14 years ago. I couldn't do it for a long time. I only just started trying and enjoy cause I can communicate comfortably and he listens to me at the slightest amount of pain. Get out of this relationship and get somewhere safe. Please. Someone is out there for you. I'm so sorry you're going through this. This is so overtly rape that I can't help but hope it's rage bait. That's rape, sweetheart. You need to get out and fast and report him. This is rape. Please get out of this relationship. He raped you. Flat out. Leave him. Prosecute him, or both. But do not stay. Oh, honey, this is actually rape. I am so sorry. Please leave. Please get out of this relationship. You don't deserve to be treated like that. And it was absolutely rape. Please take care of yourself and talk to a trained professional when you're ready to help you process everything. This is so awful. My butt hurts from reading this. Anal without lube, especially with a big dick, must hurt so much. I can't even think of how it doesn't hurt him. But you know what? I don't care if he is hurt. He is a deep shit and a perfect example for partner rape. As every other person here told you, leave him and get checked up. Not only for your safety, but also to have evidence against him. I know this is a lot to deal with, and I can promise you, he will apologize, but it's not real. He will do the same thing again, and again. It won't get any real better. He might say he is sorry and will go back to the beginning. But how long will it last? I'm so sorry that this happened to you. Really, I know other people have said it here, but the absence of a no is not consent. And having said yes before, to wake up sex, doesn't mean yes forever. He has crossed a boundary, raped you, acted as if it was nothing. I've been in your exact position before. I've dated someone who was a porn addict. So I'm being honest when I say ITLL continue to happen. With people who are addicted to porn, normal vanilla sex doesn't cut it. As they've watched so much porn, they no longer finish or find excitement in that. Therefore they forever up the ante or want to try more, often without consent. It will continue to happen, potentially get worse. This is rape. Dump this guy and go to the police. Sounds like grooming in order to work up to control and sexually abusing you. Charge him. This is abuse and illegal. He knew you were not into it. Covering your mouth and saying you didn't say no is horrific. Please get yourself safe and report him to police. See a doctor if any injuries for evidence. You got raped, dude needs to go to jail. Hun, he raped you and knows he did. He had every intention. He's been grooming you and testing you with the face fucking. Baby, no, that's not okay, that's rape. Girl, that's rape. You're gonna have to end that relationship really fast. And go get a therapist. Poor thing. You were raped. Twice. Abuse is never acceptable. This man raped you. This isn't bad sex. This is rape. Girl, you were sexually assaulted. I know because I went through it. Police, leave that man. He doesn't love you. I'm so sorry, but that's what it was. He held you down, silenced your cries, and did what he wanted to do. Not caring about whether you wanted to or not. I've been in a similar situation. It was not your fault. Get out of there now. You deserve better than a fucking rapist. What is with all these rape stories on Reddit? Like, what is wrong with you hetero cis males? That's really scary and you don't deserve being treated this way. Who knows how this might escalate? Always trust your gut. I'll say it even there is so many others have. This is rape. Even if you can't bring yourself to report him, leave now. Your boyfriend is abusive. Honey, your boyfriend is psychotic and raped you. Twice. You need to get out of this relationship before it gets worse. He literally raped you. It seems like 99% of the posts here are just clickbait. Made up stories for karma whoring. In case this really happened to you, leave. As fast as you can. As others already said. Lol, these are some good fake stories. I was really into this one. It'll give you the classics. That's rape. Run. I don't really know what the intent was behind this post as it's far too graphic. This could be some fetish thing in posting, but I'm going to answer as Thor in case this is genuine. Get the F away from him. He is disrespectful at best and an outright rapist at worst. Neither type of person has any business being in a relationship. Speak to trusted friends or family if you need someone to stay and support. Also, perhaps some trigger warnings next time anyone posts something like this would be nice. Reading about someone's sexual assault can be extremely triggering for some readers. Be well, be safe, and be happy. It didn't feel like a girl wrote it. Also, forced anal with no lube would cause rips and blood, not just soreness. He assaulted you. You have every right to be upset and end 10 relationships. This is not healthy or okay the way he's treating you, and it will only get worse. You should leave him. Stop finding excuses for him right now. He will use you and ruin your heart and your mental health. Someone who rapes you cruelly shouldn't be your boyfriend. Please get out of this relationship right now and take care of you. He started with sexual assault by every time he forcibly held your head without consent. Then he raped you. What you just described was 100 rape. You need to leave. Get as far away from him as possible. I think you should press charges also. But if you're too afraid to do that, please leave. When you try to leave this relationship, which I hope is soon, he is going to gaslight the fuck out of you. He's going to tell you that he thought you liked it, or that you never told him that you didn't like it, or say that you had given him permission for free use. Stuff like that. Do not believe him. Honestly, it might help if someone else is there with you when you do it, because I'm not convinced he won't try to violently keep you from leaving. Something similar happened with me regarding the sleeping thing. Just BC, you say no, it's not going to be safe to go back to sleep. Hell, keep doing it, trust me. Maybe you didn't say no, but I'm guessing you didn't say yes either, right? That is consent. What he did is assault. Fuck this guy. He has no boundaries and violated you and your trust. So he raped you. You were raped. Go to a clinic and have a rape kit done and do everything in your power to safely get him as far away from you as possible and hopefully brought to justice. And please seek trauma therapy if you haven't already, both for this and your childhood trauma. I'm so sorry this happened to you. You didn't deserve to be disrespected like this. Him covering your mouth during the act while you were crying out and then saying you didn't say no? There wasn't enough conversation or any consent given for this. Absolutely not. This is rape, and I'm so sorry this happened to you. This book is free for anyone to read and can save your life. Please read it and pass it along to anyone and everyone. This is not okay and you know it. Otherwise, you wouldn't have posted. Honey, he raped you twice that night. Despite you having an agreement for sleepy sex, when you pulled away and cried out, a person who respects you would understand that you didn't want what he did to you. Please break up with him. He doesn't respect you as a person. It will only get worse. Save yourself from more emotional and physical harm. He raped you, honey. I'm so sorry. Please seek help from domestic abuse services so you can leave him safely. Half of these actions he's done on you classifies under serape. This is unraveling into a very unsafe situation for you. I strongly recommend leaving him if you feel you're in a position that you can. As hard as it might be to hear this, you were sexually assaulted. Just because you didn't verbally say no, you revoked consent mid-act by physically stopping him. Porn addiction or no, you guys have been together long enough to know your boundaries and dislikes. Even if you don't pursue this legally, as I know it can be traumatizing to go through that entire ordeal, a lot of survivors feel like it's worth confronting him and holding him accountable. I would try to gather your personal belongings and important documents and get out. This is something that will only escalate. He's finally comfortable enough to take advantage of you and he doesn't care about hurting you in the process. I'm really sorry you're going through this. It's very important to reach out to a support system if one is available to you, be it friends or family. You should know you're not alone. It's not your fault for giving prior consent to wake-up sex. The second a no is verbalized or attempting to physically stop your partner to avoid further sexual contact, it's valid and he should have respected it. It doesn't matter if he's your husband, a casual hookup, or your boyfriend. Your no means no. Feel free to stick an eggplant up his ass. Without warning, no lube. I enjoy porn, but the amount of men who think anal is easy is just wrong. I had a guy who wanted to give me anal, but didn't want me to stick a finger in his ass. Then why would I want your whole penis up there? This is SA. Please file a report, and also this person does not care about you. If he did, he would have put you in a position to hurt you or even potentially hurt you. This man is a clear psychopath. He raped you. He will do it again. Please leave now. Your BF is exhibiting some super rapey behavior. You should GTFO that relationship. What he did is considered rape, and it also sounds like he engaged in grooming behaviors when you look at how sex started with him and compare it to what sex with him looks like now. I'll be honest, he does not sound like a safe person to be alone with. A very similar situation happened with my last boyfriend, surprising, with anal and no lube. He held me down until he finished after I said stop several times. Oh, he would have done it whether you had gotten the no out or not. He knew what he was doing, and part of the pleasure is taking control of you, knowing you don't want it. Unfortunately, I accepted his excuses after the fact. It gets worse in every aspect of the relationship. He's testing you to see how much you'll accept from him and stay. Please get out. Sweetheart, you were raped. I'm so sorry. Please leave him immediately. Make sure you have the support of friends and family. Seek therapy if you are able, and take care of yourself. It doesn't matter what the sex was like in the beginning, but it is so scary that he suddenly switched up. He is a seriously fucked up individual. OMFG. He raped you twice. WTF did I just read? You need to leave him and get the hell away from him now. He doesn't love you. He doesn't respect you. He doesn't even like you. He doesn't care if he makes you bleed, if you cry, and even are a willing participant. He is an absolute grotesque pose. I need to please see this for what it is, and you need to leave. You deserve better and can absolutely do better. He sucked you in and fooled you into thinking he actually gave a damn about you. For your safety, you need to leave. No one, and I mean no one, would repeatedly do something to you that hurt you or you didn't like if they loved you. Listen, pack your bags, change your locks. He violated you. He didn't listen to your cries. He is not a good person. He hurt you. So put yourself somehow together and get to a safe place, OP, a friend, family, or anything. And don't give him hints beforehand. Do it when he is away. Write him a letter or a text ANF them, remove him from your life, OP. He's a rapist. I am so sorry. Please get out. This support group can help. Hi friend. I was pretty much in this exact same scenario, minus the wake-up sex. It took me years to realize that not only was that individual event assault, but all those times you've laid there and stared up at the ceiling while he moved you how he wanted you, that was assault too. Sex is meant to be something both people feel passionate about and enjoy. If one person isn't enjoying it, the other person should be aware and kind enough to stop, rather than serving their own needs to conclusion. No, it doesn't need to be said out loud. It can be said through feeling, lack of excitement, resisting against coercion, etc. Sending you love as you disentangle your feelings. You did not deserve this. You're not fundamentally broken. You will come out the brighter and stronger person for what you've endured. Girl, that's not sex, that's sexual assault. Girl, that's not love. That's not healthy sex. That's pretty much rape. I'm sorry. Lose all your love feelings for him, disappear. It will keep getting worse if you don't. Then being battered is next. Is this not rape? Seems like a clear rape to me. Hopefully you can still go to the hospital and get a rape kit. Poor girl. He RPED you. And I'm so sorry. You need to never speak to him again. Whenever you have the strength, please tell someone close to you and gather all of those around you who love you. He sounds to be regressing. And if he did that to you, he won't stop. And it has a huge potential to get worse. Please take care. 3. He doesn't respect you. For his own pleasure? He is disgusting. Leave him. I love him even though I feel degraded, dehumanized, and used. Girl, get the self-respect to leave your sexual abuser. He raped you. That's what happened. And he's been raping you since. You told him you don't like to be held down. Please run as fast as you can. This was rape. I'm so sorry. I would dump him as soon as possible and do not go back. He's not a good person or partner. I was in a relationship like this up until late last year. He's now being legally charged with sexual assault and stalking, but that's separate. Leave him. He raped you. It's not love and sounds like it will only get worse. Let's not sugarcoat this. He raped you. I'm sorry, but that's rape. He deserves prison, not you. At the very least, please leave him. Even if you can't report it, I completely understand it's difficult, especially as it's so damn hard to prove it. He sounds dangerous and clearly does not respect your boundaries, opinions, or body. That's not okay at all, even without him bloody assaulting you. What a horrible person. He might use porn addiction as an excuse, but it's not. People watch all sorts of movies and they don't influence people to murder, try and fly, etc. because people know it's fictional. Not an excuse at all. That was forced sodomy. This is not porn, and you are not a porn star. This is ev'd up big time, OP. I'm so sorry this happened to you. It is rape. I agree with others that you need to leave this situation and should consider having a record of this happening, whether you go to a hospital, make a police report, or something else that you'd be comfortable with. This isn't okay. I am so sorry you are dealing with this. Get a rape kit done and report him. This guy has a rape kink. Raped twice. I would report it. I'm so sorry this happened to you. Nope, he's being abusive. Time to rethink this relationship. He's being too aggressive and isn't interested your feelings. That's what it is. Don't try to rationalize or normalize this. Hey, girl. Coming from someone who was raped and forced and still continued dating the person I broke things off, I'm in no place to advise you, but I will tell you one thing. You were violated and disrespected, and there are so many men out there who would stop when you said no. If he continued after you said no, he don't respect and probably never will. So please, I know it's hard. You love him and he is doing the right things. You will find someone. Trust me, it's hard to believe it, and we all want to fill a void ASAP, even if he is the last man on earth. Please, I beg you, leave. You were raped. This is not okay. I also had a large partner with an anal fixation. I wasn't interested because ouch, but I tried so hard. I read books, tried training toys, literally anything to do this for him. It was totally unpleasurable and very painful. Well, one night he had had enough. He tried the oopsie technique, where he pretends to thrust in the right hole, then shifted angles of entry completely in an attempt to shove it in there. I sprang forward, and he grabbed me and actually shoved it in there. I tore, I bled, and he caught an elbow to the jaw for his efforts. He didn't get it in there all the way, I might add. If you're screaming in pain and crying and he keeps on, that's not only unkind and inconsiderate and selfish of him, it's rape. You know, it was obvious. Even if you didn't actually say no, boot this man out of your life. Abuse only increases, it never slackens. This is not okay, love. I hope you are able to get to a safe space and take care of yourself. You are worthy of being loved. This is not that. Get the FK out now. This is not a healthy relationship. Call 9-11 cause that's not it, mama. I love him, but I don't love feeling like his sex toy. He doesn't love you. Please let that sink in. I hate that you have to acknowledge it. Because you do. He does not care about you. There are so many red flags. It's bad enough that the sex has gone bad, that he basically poses you like a doll to fuck. That was bad enough. I knew it would get worse when you mentioned anal. And I am so sorry you were forced through that. Your boyfriend raped you. You made it clear that you wanted to stop, and he kept going. That is rape. Please love yourself and get away from him. You do not deserve this. You deserve better. I'm sorry, but your boyfriend has raped you orally and anally multiple times. Please seek support from family, friends, social service organizations, the law, whomever you are able to, and leave him as soon as possible. I am so sorry this happened to you. You didn't and do not deserve it. Sending you hugs. You were raped. I am so sorry this happened to you. I'm really sorry to say this because I know it hurts to hear, but he raped you. You don't deserve to have your body and boundaries violated. This is horrible. This is assault. Get out, girlie. The other to self-love exists. Have compassion for yourself and even for this sick man. Remove yourself from an unsafe situation. Honey, he raped you. Violently. Jesus Christ. This made me want to vomit. It kicked the living shit out of him.